Hi, hello everyone. Bonjour à tous. Jambo wote. ¿Cómo estás? Uh, my name is Rodrigue, and I am the founder and CEO of Vijana Africa, a non-profit that works with young people in the field of peace, justice, education, and sustainable development. And I am a student. I'm currently a student in the United States at the Eastern Menonite University Center for Justice and Peace Building, and I'm studying conflict transformation. So today my topic is sustainable development goals in the youth. How can young people be involved in the achievement of sustainable development goals? We all know that the sustainable development goals were set in Rio de Janeiro in 2012 by the United Nations, but the application of those goals or the achievement of those goals need everyone's participation. Although those goals are global goals, no one country, no one nation can achieve them alone. So these goals need the participation of every single person. So young people play a huge and tremendous role in achieving those goals. And today in the world, 1.8 billion people are young people. And from 2019 and 2030, around 1.9 billion people will be young people. 1.9 billion young people will be turning 15 years old. So this is an amazing and a very huge number of people who can be key participants and stakeholders into the achievement of sustainable development goals. So in order for young people to participate to the sustainable development goals and help achieve those goals, we need to know how to use those young people, how young people can be introduced and integrated and also included in the process so that they can be a resource that helps achieving those goals. So I came up with five pillars that I call 5 dimensions that can help young people to achieve those goals. And the first one is leadership. We need to equip young people with knowledge and skills that can help them achieve the sustainable development goals. With leadership, young people will be able to influence their communities, to take the lead, to take the first step in promoting sustainable development goals, like issues like climate change, issues like access to water and land and equality and peace, justice, strong institution, and fighting corruption and promoting new economic and social equality. We need young people to take the lead. The young people who are not only the future but the present, and they need to take an action now. In order to do that, again, they need to be equipped and trained so that they can be ready to take an action for the sustainable development goals. The second pillar that I bring up today is communication. Young people have been interconnected for a long time. Through social medias, we see how young people are communicating information and news and spreading news very quickly. They are very able to be managing news through social medias, Twitter, Facebook, and now WhatsApp with different groups. Young people communicate very amazing and important messages that can be capitalized if we use those messages to spread the idea of sustainable development goals. If we use those ways to promote young people's intercommunication, and nations, regions, and the world can be connected and interconnected throughout young people's ability of communicating. The other pillar that I brought today is the change-making attitude of young people. Young people are change makers. Young people can do new things. Young people can challenge new things that we didn't challenge in the past. Young people today are able to challenge power structures. They are able to bring contradiction, biases in the ways that things are being done today. And if you see in many countries now, revolution and social change is brought up with young people. They bring about change with different ways, but those young people need to be sustained, supported, and also strengthened by knowledge and and equipment, necessary equipment to in order to fight difficult and tragic issues like climate change. The other pillar that I bring up today is innovation. Young people are innovators. Young people bring new ideas, and when we talk about innovation, we look at the technology and the technological innovations. We look at the ways that in different sectors young people bring new ideas, and we could name big companies like Twitter that helps us communicate, like Facebook, like WhatsApp, which are just young people's ideas. We can see the ways that young people bring different things together. And today the world is moving fast with artificial intelligence, with different possibilities before us. And young people can embrace those possibilities with new and innovating and impactful actions. The last idea that I'm going to bring here is critical thinking. Young people are critical thinkers. They don't just accept information the way is being communicated, but also they think throughout those information and find the ways that those information can be used in a very useful way. And we could say now that education helps young people to be a critical thinker. So in order to do that, we still come back to the main idea that young people need to be equipped and need to be supported and need to be helped to bring out their capabilities, their possibilities of innovating and critical thinking, and their ways of communication, their leadership, and their change making, so that things can come together, and with young people, without leaving them behind, we can have a sustainable development planet where everybody feels safe and feels welcome. So with my organization, Young Vijana Africa, which stands for Young African, we do many activities in Malawi, in the Republic of Malawi, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, in the field of peace, justice, sustainable development goals. Like in Malawi, having projects like rabbit farming. We have other many projects like peer educators and gender-based violence education throughout young refugees in Malawi. And in the Congo this year, we're coming with the idea of peace camp. And this peace camp is going to be held in summer, where we bring all the young primary and high schoolers together to be introduced to enjoy the idea of peace and justice and social commonwealth. And those kids will be trained and will be mentored and will be counseled by people who have experienced violence and then came out of violence with the idea of peace and peaceful coexistence. So as a young person, as a young leader, I call upon all the stakeholders and the member states, the United Nations, and all other countries supporting the idea of sustainable development goals to invest in young people, because young people are leaders of the present and the future, and there's no losing. We can only win if we use young people. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you watching this video, and I'm gonna see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.